Here for yet another unscheduled stream since I've just been staying home this weekend for once here with. I better undo that because that's bad. Forgot that. The game really does not like it when I adjust it. Alright, there we go.
I'll watch this for a few shows.
Okay, I just gotta get this. Okay, I think I finally figured out why everybody. How do I adjust you? Can I? Oh, there we go. So if I turn this down, now people won't be spammed by Discord and my game volume. I just hadn't realized that it was recording desktop audio rather than normal audio this whole time. So, alright, so that should be. I would just adjust that as need be. And turn it down a little bit though, because it's touch loud. Alright, so today just doing some more testing of some new decks. If I get through my new decks, I'll go through and I'll start, trying to test and clean up what I've posted so far a bit more. So currently here, we've got, oh, hold on, this is being unscheduled Ragnora. Oh, there we go. Now the Twitch drops are enabled. Just for whatever reason, unless I press that button, it doesn't want to work. Alright. So now pop out this chat. We'll start getting to it here. Alright, so I haven't played with Hate Furnace for a while because I got really discouraged when I found out the self-buffing minion counting towards quest was a bug. So I just basically haven't touched him since then due to just being depressed about that news. There is still a small chance that they won't change it, but for now I'm just not going to be building and refining the decks around the self-buffing minion variants. But I had an idea just to go give Ragnora a proper test with it. Ragnora already wants to be running Greater Fortitude no matter what. I really like Primal Ballast on Erratic Raptors. I mean, you can either Eggmorph or Ballast a Raptor for great effect. Zoetic Charm has proved to be a real monster of a card. I've got a touch of card advantage there, which I'm still not confident about the curve. I may need a third copy of that and to do -1 of a buff or something. But I'm starting with this. I haven't played a game with it yet. It's got some AoE from Dire Tide Frenzy. Just all the buffs are great with Ripper Eggs, so that's a good deal. Dire Tide Frenzy into Hate Furnace for our AoE, and Bellow's pretty nifty on Rippers, or even just an egg. Like sometimes just using Bellow as a throwing out an egg and then using Bellow to just stun a bunch of stuff and use those to body block to keep the egg safe is pretty nifty. But alright, so let's get to it here. Let's see, somebody wanted to know when I was streaming today. Let's go ahead and give them a heads up in case he hasn't found his way on. But I'll get my hand replacer. Alright, so it's a Hate Furnace. Alright, so this is very good, but Songhai's pretty notorious for being able to break artifacts, so I'm going to skip it. Although I may not have an opening play if I do skip it. Well, with Flash, I probably would too. I'm very hesitant to. I don't want to replace my Bellows because this is a Hate Furnace deck. We're not Starhorn, so we don't have the ability to dig nearly as well. So yeah, I think I'm just going to replace for look for a better opening play. Okay, good. Erratic Raptor is a perfect opening play and more buffs. Alright, let's see. Who messaged me? Oh well. Well, whoever they were, they are offline now. Alright, did he just skip his turn? He's not Mithron, he just skipped his turn. That would hint that he's spell high rather than more minion focused, so being spell high means we almost certainly aren't going to be able to use that charm effectively. So it looks like we'll just throw out a raptor because it's obnoxious, and then we'll go from there. Again, perhaps I should not have been so quick to throw back the charm since it is a real powerhouse. I have a funny feeling Shidai is not going to let me really get much use out of charm. So, but that does not pop the raptor. Okay, so it is almost 100% spell high here. What? Oh, Flash is still in here? I thought I took that out. Well, I think I took it out in theory and then forgot to change that in game. What did it? Okay, yeah, I wanted to add Bloodbound Mentor instead of Flash because I don't really have any Flash targets in this deck. So, that's alright. Well, I guess we'll just go ahead and Bellow just to progress the quest. I may just Dire Tide as well. Because we're not really expecting any frenzy targets, so I may just work on progressing the quest. It may be a bit wasteful, but you know what, that's alright. I don't have anything else to do, so I'm going to go ahead and just progress my quest and make that raptor sort of scary looking. Okay. Now, Charm is nice after I attack with him. If I do manage to get a swing in with him, that will definitely do some damage. Yeah, if I can swing with him and then Charm and Propagate, that'll be a pretty good deal. I do need to remember to take Flash out of the deck. Make sure to remind me of that before I start a second one. Again, if you're not seeing your chat pop up here, something's wrong, let me know on Discord or in-game, and I'll fiddle with it and make sure it's working. Okay, well, at least he's walked right on up to Raptor, but he's Onyx Bear sealing it, and that's fine. Bears are still buffable targets. Well, I think I'll go ahead and just Charm Propagate and cool that a turn. He's my little... I'll have some buff insurance if I need it. Eggmorph could be important, so I think let's just body block his potential access. Hey, Poker, thanks for stopping by. Alright, let's see here. I need to play around Lunar Bomb, so let's go ahead and put this by the globe. Well, I appreciate it, man. Working on a few more today, so we'll play around Thunderbomb. We'll get into space to limit his mobility, and very nice, very nice. I think I just recently tried to update the deck, but I'm not very confident in it right now. It has very limited testing so far. It might be on my master thread, but it may need some tune-ups. Yeah, I may just go ahead and... Oh wait, no, I needed to charm. That's what I needed to do. Right, needed to keep that egg from dying, hopefully. And then... yeah, we'll just hang tight there. We're just one buff short of being able to finish our trial. And then, okay, we'll get some card advantage going soon here. But bellow up on an egg. If we're lucky, we can find ourselves greater fortitude. Greater fortitude plus bellow, that's pretty nasty. Well, I do not have high hopes that this... good. That is a list I've been needing to test a bit more. I think that one even still has the I'm still testing this tag, but, in the 10 or so games I played with it, it was performing really well. So maybe I'll circle back around to that today. Well, I mean, spent 2 just to break the egg and not to break my artifact, so I'll take it. Although that does mean Embryotic just lost viability, but that's okay because I can just, double bellow this Pando, and it's not much, but it's something. I'm loath to replace this, but do I need this egg morph? I mean, he's not going to have any removal targets that I need to use it on, and I don't like replacing my egg morphs as Ragnora, because it is our only hatch tool. But I'll replace the insight because I can't use it this turn, and alright, so let's just Globe Deny and just throw some bellows down, just for lack of something better to do, and work on progressing that quest here. Now we're just 1 buff short, and his health's getting a little bit low. Ooh, there's that fortune. Okay, well, we may just be able to win shortly here with that. Ah, yes, losing the Luminous Scorn trick hurts. Now, you can still build that deck just with Enfeeble and Saber Spine in place of Scorn. Like, you could still basically make that deck, but I've moved away from it a bit. The nice thing about Scorn was, if you did make it to 9 mana, you could just do it out of hand. Not having the out of hand option definitely hurt the deck a bit, given that doesn't happen very often. But let's see here. Alright, so is gonna break my artifact. Hey, well, that's a Boulder Hurl not being used for Mantra or 8 gates, so I'm happy. Yeah, losing Aspect Shimzar, that hurt a lot. But looks like we'll be able to complete our quest and do a crap ton of damage here. So you are not needed. Flash needs to get replaced. It does not belong. Well, although, before I hurry off to replace that, let's do some math here. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, well, that'll work. Okay, so I will take the globe, trade here, hatch. Yes, Wisp is a pretty big deal. Fortitude on. Well, Flash isn't supposed to be in the deck. It's going to do some work in this game, at least. Then we need to play around Thunder Bomb, so making sure to do that. And he is pretty close to dead now. We find any creature, it's over for him. And if he stays close enough to kill the egg with an attack, then I can just trade there. So as long as we don't draw buff that's supposed to be Bloodbound Mentor, yeah, so if I'd made the change the deck was supposed to, we'd be winning this turn just by doing Hate Furnace Mentor. But hopefully I'll replace him to something. He's looking bad. He can't afford to trade face here. And if he backs off and has to spend like a Phoenix Fire to remove that egg, that means he's going to have a tough time actually finishing me off. Although he is getting very, very close to his Mantra turn. Assuming that's what he's... I mean, it's almost first... He's probably playing 8 Gates Mantra. But yeah, I think... Let's see here. I have... Hey, where are you? He's sure taking his time. Just fine. I'm a notoriously slow player. I'm not upset at him. I'm just distracted. Okay, what am I? Alright. Okay, so here. Kutatsu. Oh, well, that's a pretty desperate Firestorm mantra. For 2. He was scared. So I'll take that. Well. Now, I'm a little bit worried for my health, so I need to stay out of his melee range. And now, I think any creature in the deck will win me. Well, no, I've got a lot of 2-drops still. Let's see here. Alright, that would win, that would win, that would win, that would win. The majority would do it, so I'm going to just play it safe and so I don't get nuked down. Insight should get me what I need. Alright, definitely need to make sure to get that flash turned over into a mentor, and I think this deck will be going well. But yeah, here's my current update to face, but I have done limited testing with it, and I'm not quite sure where it stands. But it's hate wisp goes a long way. We've still got the we've added something to the machine gun Fey package, and of course we have wisp. Alright, so 9 mana, we ought to be able to find something to kill him this turn. Very good. Tatsuing his own Ragnora. That's desperation, alright. The Vanar Mythic is pretty underwhelming, unfortunately. I've seen it work once, but that's just because I was playing a deck that didn't have AoE. And beyond that, it's... Alright. We ought to be able to find what we need to finish this off of this draw. Let's see here. So 2, 4, 5. Now, this is a little experimental. I don't know for sure if Hate Furnace's rush can be dispelled, but I'm going to assume it can't be. I'm going to take a small risk, and hopefully... Okay, good. You cannot dispel Hate Furnace's rush. Normal dispel you can, but not Hate Furnace's. Good to know. Alright. But I do plan to at least try and make the Vanar Mythic work, but it is not looking good, especially because of how much, Brome is being a bully in the meta. People are making sure to bring AoE, and AoE just really shuts that deck down pretty hard. But, even without the Mythic, you can still build a pretty strong token deck with the Mythic as just sort of a bonus. So, I'll look into it eventually, but a little bit low on the priorities right now. Alright, let's get that flash out, because if it wasn't in the deck, we would have won that game a few turns ago. And again, there's just nothing I need to be flashing. Whereas Mentor can do a ton of work. And provides another touch of card advantage. There we are. Feeling pretty good about the deck so far. Given we had a pretty good hand that game. Not only did we get a ton of buffs early on, we had a perfect opening play, we got all our buffs, we got a buff per turn, and then we even got a Hatch Ripper combo. So we had a pretty exceptional hand. Alright. Oh, I guess we're testing this deck now. Another deck I put in a handful of games with. Not the one I wanted to play, but that's alright. So, Prog Rag. Just flood the field with eggs, play Prog, play Extinction, have a good time. It's a bit early for Extinction, but as it is only a one of, I'm hesitant to replace it. Alright, so that's my opening play. A bit early for that. A bit early for Mentor. I really don't want to replace Extinction, but it really is too early for it. Anything but the first turn. Alright, well, let's see here. Raptor. Alright, Raptor can go. Lava Lasher's never bad. Alright, so classic 2-drop. And if I really want to, I can just prog just the Young Slithar. It's not great, but it's not bad. I'm probably better off, just getting some other bodies down first, though. But we'll see. Depends what he plays and where he plays it. Metallurgist, alright. Celebrant. Alright, well, we can clean up the Celebrant for sure. Okay, well, we don't need 2 Mentors this early. Alright, so for sure cleaning up the Celebrant. And then it's just a question of... I don't want to take that globe. No, I may as well save that globe for myself. And let's go ahead and deny this globe from him. Now if neither of them die, I've got a pretty good prog turn. If they get cleared, then just Mentor and Propagate, or just Lava Slasher. We'll see what he does here. Nimbus. Such a strong card. Well, it looks like he can't clear my Ragebinder now. But he can clear the Slithar. That's his best option is to clear the Slithar. Alright, so good. Got lots of options here. Can't go wrong with Lava Slasher. But perhaps I should just do the Mentor play. Yeah, let's just get a bunch of eggs out here. Alright, so we'll trade this in here. We'll body block it. Perhaps I shouldn't even trade. Well, okay, you can go. I suppose I don't have to play the egg immediately, but... yeah, alright, whatever. We'll go for it. Alright, so... protect the eggs. This egg is sacrificial, but that's alright, as Rippers are scary. Now, hopefully I don't get bone swarmed here. That would definitely suck. But next turn could be a pretty good prog turn. You know, if these, if these survive, like, I'm just in good shape all around. Perhaps I should have played Mentor here just because of Star's Fury, but Oh, another Nimbus. I guess that works. Obnoxious, but it works. So can you just clear all my poor little eggs? Looks like it. That's okay. I can just make some more here. Nimbus is such a strong spell. Alright, let's see what my options are here. I think 2 Lava Lashers may be a little bit much, but it's awfully good to have. So that's 3 mana play. I'd like another 2-drop if that's what I'm going to do. I'm still trying to get a prog off, so yeah, let's replace a Lava Lasher and hopes that we find... Hey, we found a 2-drop. That works for me. Alright, so clear here. Make an egg. Safe little egg. Keep it extra safe by just body blocking him. And, you know, so if he wants to remove that egg, he's going to have to really, really invest some resources to do so. Oh, the 6/6 spell. My bad. I haven't tried it yet. I'd completely dismissed it because, in general, you know, buff spells aren't great, and the one thing that does make buff spells great is you can usually get immediate value on them. You specifically can't get immediate value with that one. It's just how it works. But, you know, if you're just playing a high threat deck, you know, it can work. Alright, well, let's see if I can just luck out and find a Fortitude here. I did not find a Fortitude, but that is something. So here's the plan, because I'm going to have a nifty little force field egg. Well, I could alternatively do a prog turn, which would be pretty good. Boop, boop. Yeah, let's do a prog turn. Alright, so gotta play around Thunderhorn. So, alright, make some eggs. And they will have force field shortener here. That's true. I mean, it's a good gauntlet card, but you know, I don't typically think too much about gauntlet. And then I should probably just back off here so he can't damage my artifact, and that way I'm pretty safe from Lost in the Desert, as Charm's gonna just make this an obnoxious field here. Charm prog is so rude. Now his health's getting pretty low too. Like he's in that you know, Greater Fort, Eggmorph, lethal range. Well, pretty much. This is right here. It's on my Master's Thread. It wasn't the deck I intended to test. I was intending to test a new Ragnora deck that's not on my thread, but I accidentally queued up with this guy, but it's pretty dang effective. Okay, now he's officially in. But I happen to be running a single extinction event, so dispelled eggs are still useful to me. But EMP is a bit of a pain. I need to find myself a rebuke here. Alright, Crypto can go. Oh, okay, can do a Mecanter plus Prog. We'll clean this up. Fairly nice. No rebuke, but it'll do the trick. Now, hopefully he's not running Mirage by some weird twist of fate here. No, I do need to... Wait, that's a Dispelled Thunderhorn, so it is not actually a major threat. I can actually just kind of move on up here. Yeah, let's... I've got 22 health, even if he has another Nimbus. Let's see. The third Nimbus does 2, 4, 6, 8. Third Nimbus can do 12 damage, so at most I'm worried about 12, 16, 17, 18 damage. And that's pretty unlikely. So let's just place this egg defensively and call that a turn. Now hopefully we can find our extinction event and get a real fancy finish. Now, some people... Well, okay, who was it? It was, yeah, another EMP. Oh, that's obnoxious. But hopefully I can just find myself an extinction event. Found it on my very first turn, and it hasn't resurfaced since. But it would be lethal if I found it. Well, okay, not lethal because I don't have an egg in reach, but it would be a game closer, alright. Alright, well, let's go ahead and... no extinction event yet. I mean, it's not a meme when you're playing it as a 1-up. It's a very good 1-up. Playing more than that, then you start to branch out into possible meme territory. So I think my best bet is just going to be forget the Ripper and just develop this and a Rage Binder. Top me off on health. But it's not consistent at 2. That's the thing. It's so very rarely useful. Playing 2 means it would be a dead card most of the time. Like, generally, A, it's slow, being 8 mana. B, if you have a good enough field for it to be worth it, usually you've won anyways. Now, but yes, you could run it at 2. 2 could work. I just don't know. I just don't see anything I'd want to take out. I guess you could drop... Yeah, you know, it could be a... You could do a 2-2 split rather than a 2-1 split that I have, but I'm leaning more towards just the one of, because it's so very rarely relevant. No, it's pretty, like, I don't think he has any way to lethal me, and he has to spend these he has to trade with his EMP, not go face with it. Because if he goes face with it, you're gonna die. If I find an Eggmore for an extinction event, this game is over. Or a Mecanter. Like, let's see, I have 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 cards I can draw that will end the game this turn. Got lost. That sucks. I've got about a little more than a 1 in 5 chance to just get lethal on my replace. Well, that ain't gonna do it, unfortunately. So it looks like I just need to back off and go turtle mode with my charm here. Okay, so, yep. Still a little more than a 1 in 5 chance to just top deck lethal. And, you know, I can turtle pretty well with Charm and Bloodborne. Plus he's in... That's his second EMP. But that EMP is going to be able to get in and... Well, no, the force field's going to keep it from going forward unless he's got... You know, unless he's going to spend a removal on just a 0-1-8. But, you know, in this particular situation is viable. Getting a trade in with the EMP is a big deal. But... Oh, he's coming closer. That is not smart. He should stay way back there. Okay, that's why. That's his third Nimbus. He's hoping to clean up these eggs. Well, or break my artifact. Both are valid. Oh, snap. He's got a fourth Nimbus. Things are getting dangerous. Let's see. Just holding him at bay with my force field wall here, waiting for one of my many ways to finish this game. Oh, there it is! There it is! As long as I don't die this turn, we should be in for a good time. It is unlikely, but not impossible for him to kill me this turn. Like, if he can, we're seeing an EMP and a Fireblaze in the same deck, but so he can clean this egg, then he can move here, and you know, he's just in an awkward spot, isn't he? I don't think he can kill me this turn. I've just got that my wall of bodies is just too much. Zootech Charm is just too good. Like, I like Charm way more than I ever liked Morin Kerr. And, you know, Charm is just amazing. Forget those moderately inconsistent late game hatch tools. Let's just make an invulnerable field. Alright, here we go. Extinction event. Whoop whoop. Ah. There it is. What a ridiculous card. 25. Why? Why do they have 25 health? Like, you're never going to use it short of, like, to get lethal. Like, the 25 health is just comical. But, you know, it is a very good one-of. But I don't think I would ever run more than 2 of it. Alright, well, let's go back to the deck I'm actually supposed to be testing here. I was trying to play with some Hate Furnace Ragnora. Let me make sure I made that update to it. Alright. Hate green eggs. Alright, all good. Alright, back to the deck I'm supposed to be playing. And of course I'm taking requests as well if folks are tired of Ragnora and Magmar. Alright, not you. There we go. Alright, Charm is always good to see. Got buffs. Alright, we need to dig for an opening play. Well, I mean, I guess technically Charms are opening play and we can transition into Mentor. But that's not ideal. I don't like replacing Lava Lashers either, but you know, I'd rather find a 2-drop, but I don't want to replace any of this because of the deck I am playing. Yeah, I would rather do that turn 2 than... Okay, alright, that's better. We'll play Metallurgist, even though I actually replaced my Lava Lasher. He doesn't know that, and Mr. Mana, being a good player, is going to play around that turn 2 Lava Lasher most likely. Alright, I mean, I got it back. Okay, then. Well, hopefully he's a good player and plays around it anyways. Well, okay, that works. I mean, he wants that to die. But let's grant his wish. Let's not give him the opportunity to use any sacrifice effects on it. After all, he is a trial deck. There we are. Pretty happy with the rest of this, but I think I would rather try to dig for buffs than I would hold on to the Rage Binder. Oh, well, we've got our Hatch Fortitude combo, and there's a small chance we may even have both of these globes to do it with. Of course, I'd rather, you know, get Charmed down first, but we'll see what happens here. Reaper, classic, classic. Alright, so I could do a Hatch combo. Or I could just get my Charm action going here. So let's see, I could do 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's do that. So let's flop down here. Plop this here. Move this up, trade, because why not? Move this up, put charm on, play my egg where... do I want to play it? Yeah, we'll play it safely. And nope, the rest of the hand's looking good. Force field eggs are rude! Even if he's running Chakram. This is an odd choice. Because it's still an egg with force field. I don't even have Macantor in this deck, so there is not much he can... Like, the best he can pull is a Lava Lasher. Like, that's it. Okay. Will he get the egg, or will he get the Metallurgist? I hope he gets the Metallurgist. Yep, looks like he definitely royally screwed up there. Oh no, he got the egg. That was definitely the better option for him, too. Alright, so let's go. I don't need two of those. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a nice little frenzy going here. Oh, he's just given up. That's a shame. And I had a pretty oppressive lead, but still. Yeah, I'm feeling good things about this deck. Like, all of my, the best Starhorn version I have has been called out as a bug by the devs and might end up getting fixed. We're not 100% sure, but more than likely the whole self-buffing minions like Thrax and Vindicator and Tara counting towards the Hate Furnace quest is apparently not okay. And my other versions of that deck I have not been too fond of. But this one's pretty neat. Like, it already pretty much wants to run all of these buffs anyways. Like, normally I'd run, either Plasma Rebuke or both instead of Dire Tide. But, that's just that's sort of a side grade that complements the deck well. We know we're running Greater Fortitude. I really like Primal Ballast with Raptor, and Bellow's the only sort of odd man out here that's just shoehorned in, but even that's pretty good. Like, there's just, it's feeling good. Alright, so let's see. Gotta look for an opening play. Looks like we'll be going for our fancy Ballast Raptor in the near future here, but first I gotta find an opening play that's hopefully not a charm, but, in a pinch, charm will do. I'd rather have... okay, I don't need my buffs immediately, and okay, well, I guess playing charm just because for lack of something better to do here. Got a healthy amount of buffs, and Starhorn should feed me the rest of the ones I need. Although now that I have charm on, I'm less inclined to Seismoid. Less inclined to just ballast my Raptor, but I may have to. We'll see. I could also just skip the Raptor, since now that I have Charm, Binder may be a better bet. Alright then. Awkward, but I guess we'll just try to clear out our hand a bit here. We're probably going to end up losing the Charm, but you know what, that's okay. We've got a nice little, pretty much high roll hand here for Hate Furnace. Only one. Well, okay, we've got all the buffs we need now. I can just super buff this Ragebinder next turn. And 3, 4. Ooh. Oh, well, he's not breaking my charm this turn. At least, most likely not. Anyway, he balanced it. It's fine. It's lost its egg ability, but, you know, its stats didn't change. Now I can even just ballast it. Well, no, ballasting it still wastes. But save that for his inevitable Mechazar. Hello. Clear this. Leave that just stunned. And then do I throw another buff on it, or do I get my Propagate out? Let's get another buff on it just to cut down on our hand and work on that quest some more. We are very close. I think I'm actually just going to replace the Lava Lasher, because I'd rather find an Egg Morph. And yeah, I found an Egg Morph. Well, I guess we know what we're... Well, okay, we're a little mana short, but that's alright. Definitely well ahead of him on the trial. We've got all that we need here. And that's a pretty significant threat. Yeah, even trade there. Feeding me cards. I can replace one of those Metallurgists, that's for sure. Let's see. Yeah, he's caught up on the trial, but I have all the more I need now. Let's see here. So 2, 4, 5. Yeah, because we want to save the Egg Morph bit. Well, of course, clearing that would be nice, but it's not that high a priority. So 2, 4, 5. Yep, that's the plan. Alright, so 2, 4. Back off. Do I play the egg? How safely do I want to play this egg? Yeah, right there's good. Because he's not going to... and you know, and that's the idea behind this deck. This deck absolutely does not need Hate Furnace to win at all. And it's got some other really nice things to do with its buff. But yeah, that's pretty much my experience with most of them as well. Alright, got to decide where to put this Propagate. It's got Force Field, so it's not an immediate... Yeah, no, I think right there's the best spot. Starhorn can't reach it. He would have to clear that to get this to reach it, and he probably can't clear that and hit that twice now. So, but that gets it a little bit closer than there, and not as risky as either of these spots. And we are one off of our trial, and then, you know, this turn we can do an Egg Morph combo. Egg Morph this turn, and then follow it up with Hate Furnace Abuse from there. And even if he is, for some reason, running Mecantor in a Hate Furnace deck, which, you know, wouldn't be the worst. Although, if he doesn't clear the egg, I can just go ahead and skip the Egg Morph and do the Hate Furnace. I may very well just do that. Yeah, I think we will just go ahead and... Let's see, alright. Ragebinder can go. Or, let's see. Yeah, alright, let's Primal Ballast. And that way we can save that for a combo in a moment here. And then we'll hop this up here with a nice little force field. Clean this out. And now he's looking to be in pretty bad shape. Like, because I've got... Let's see, he's still one off of his Hate Furnace, so he'll very likely get it this turn since I've left that alive. But, you know, I've got that 10 damage burst there. I'm playing around Frenzy myself. Yeah, it's not looking good for him. Not looking good for him. He may just be a buff short. If he's a buff short, then this is really over for him. Well, looks like he was just short. Yep, that's game for this poor guy. Well, there's his last buff, so he's ready to Hate Furnace. But unfortunately, I think I've just got game on board now. Poor guy. Got many ways to do it. But let's just show that I had this one, as it is it's the one that shows, you know, even if he did manage to clear that off or get his Hate Furnace this turn, he'd still be pretty boned. And I'm definitely liking how this deck feels. It's feeling real good. Again, if you guys would like to see me play something other than just Hate Furnace spam Ragnora, I'm happy to oblige, but in the meantime, I'm trying to make sure I have all the kinks worked out of this deck. Long queue time. Very long. There we go. Oh, another match with Mr. Mana. Hopefully, I mean, I high rolled him pretty bad last time, but you know he quit like 3 turns in, a bit early. It wasn't looking great, but it was far from lost for him. All right, so that's a nice early play. It looks like we're just going to go for more of the egg spam charm route this game than the Hate Furnace route. And that's just fine. Be able to get 2 eggs out next turn, unless he spends removal on crypto, which will likely survive this early in the game, and then we can follow up with the charm, and that's going to be pretty hard for him to recover from. Oh, I've even got my hatch combo. That was weird. That was even earlier than last time. Maybe he had to go. Maybe he wasn't just like salt conceding. Maybe he actually had to just go. Alright. It's not the end of the world. I had a pretty good start, but, that seemed a bit... Alright, let's see here. So that's a good open. Well, actually, crypto's a better open. Replace those, looking for buffs and the like. I loathe to replace a Lava Lasher, but I may need to. I mean, okay, I've got a very nice open. Got Hatch, but I may need that Lava Lasher. Next turn here. Yeah, let's just hang tight. We don't need to be in a hurry to do Hate Furnace. This deck is flexible. Spelljammer, alright. We'll see here. I don't need Metallurgist. Charm's an option. So I could either... Well, I could Dire Tide and Charm. I do want to kill that, because that needs to die. So I could go take the Globe and Lava Lasher that before it becomes a threat. Of course, I can just trade in here, and that works. Or... Okay, I know what I'll do. I'll just move the Ripper down and frenzy that direction. Yeah, that's my best bet. Clean his field up real nice. Trade there. Get that charm on to keep that safe, and then shall I trade the crypto or keep it around as a buff target? Let's keep it around as a buff target, because it's unlikely, there's no real 4-mana out-of-hand AoE he could play. This is my latest, just made it at the start of this stream, my Hate Furnace Ragnora, and I'm feeling like it may be an S-rank deck. It's pretty crazy. Like, Hate Furnace is almost an afterthought with how good it is. Like, Ripper, egg spam plus Ripper egg combos, just Ripper eggs with all of these buffs are just terrifying. Zoetic Charm plus egg spam, and then transitioning into Hate Furnace late game, hatched combos. Oh, it's nasty. Let's see. So now I may just go ahead and Dire Tide Frenzy again here. Let's see. Okay, I think Lava Lasher can go because we're just going to do. Let's see here. 3. Okay, so we know we're going to Dire Tide. Yeah, I think we'll just Dire Tide and call that good. I could actually. Oh, wait, no, here's another idea. I'm going to Primal Ballast that Sarlacc. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. No more Sarlacc for you. And we'll just abuse these force field eggs like crazy here. Oh yeah, all these buffs are just so good. And Charm is just borked. And you know, we're just progressing our trial, not even thinking about it. You know, that is the afterthought for this deck. It's just all about them eggs. Yeah, my Starhorn variants. I mean, my most successful Starhorn variant has unfortunately been deemed as a bug by the devs, and I just haven't touched it since then because that's some very disheartening news. And then the other variants, they all work, but none of them are, none of them are just quite top-notch. You know, the only top-notch Starhorn one I have might get hotfixed. But this I'm finally feeling like I found another alternative. Alright, so Ragebinder can go. Okay, guess we'll just, could clear the Dancer with an Eggmorph. Oh yeah, right, that works. Okay, so we'll just Eggmorph the Dancer, clear it. Forget, Eggmorph can just be removal. Force Field Egg, going to continue to be all kinds of rude here. I'm going to move up a touch, but not enough to where if he does manage to clear that, he can damage that Charm, because that Charm can just win this game easy mode all on its own. Oh god. Yeah, I'm feeling like I may have an S-rank deck on my hands here. I don't think it's lost yet. Alright. Minter or draw. I guess I could do both. Well, let's start with the draw and see where that gets us. Well, that was extra stupid. That was all kinds of stupid. Well, I guess I'm just. Oh man, that was bad. I guess we're just gonna Eggmorph this because I'm an idiot. Clean it up. Get another swing. Well, let's go ahead. Get aggressive at this point. Just abuse those force field eggs. That was bad. But even screwing up that bad, like, deck's oppressive. Another Bone Reaper, but yeah, no, there's just nothing he can do. Zoetic Charm is so good. I like it way, way more than I ever did more Incur. Is it expensive? Actually, no, this is practically a budget deck now that I look at it. Like, this is borderline budget deck. Wow. I hadn't even realized that it's super cheap. You know, if you were really on a budget, you know, Lava Lasher and Mentor could be substituted for something. Of course, you know, they're definitely powerhouses for the deck, but they're not absolutely mandatory. Oh, yeah, sure. This is definitely making it onto my master thread by the end of the day. I just want to make sure I get in its, 20 or so games before I give it. I mean, ideally we could just race to S rank with it, and then I can give it a proper S rank rating. Ooh, excuse me. Zay. One of my Team Wars buddies. Mirror matchups are awkward, but I think he's playing either the neutral Mithron or the extinction-based deck. Last I checked, he was going like extinction and chrysalis burst. Alright, let's see. Too early for that. Need to dig for an opening play. Who do we want the most? Alright, Raptor can go. Oh, good. Opening play. Egg abuse. Yep, we'll keep the Rage Binder for now. We can hopefully smash our face into something and then heal with the Rage Binder. But even if we can't, we can just Rage Binder and Charm this next turn here. Oh, we've got a hatch combo. Everything's going according to plan. Okay, well, he's not playing neutral, so yeah, he's playing his Chrysalis Burst Extinction deck. I mean, anytime Magmar opens with the Metallurgist, you should always play back, because if you're playing forward, you're just begging to be punished by Lava Lasher or the free Rage Finder heal. Now I could also just Frenzy. I think Frenzy's actually a better bet here. I like the rest of my hand, so let's unfortunately waste the Rage Binder heal, but then really punish his field here. That's going to set him back quite a bit. Oof. Oh man, and I'm just racing into that, either, the Egworth combo and the Hate Furnace. Oh, that's nasty. And if I need to, I can always just Eggmorph my Ripper Egg this turn just so he can't have his Chrysalis Egg, which I think I'm just going to go ahead and do. It's a little bit of a shame, but I don't want him having a chance there. So let's go ahead and toss that out. And then we'll pop it open. We will clear his egg. And then we'll play around potential frenzies. Just by putting it right here. You probably can't, Flash Mechanter is a possibility, but I think I'm not too worried about that, really. Well, let's see, if I put it right here, I can body block. If I put it right here, you can't body block thanks to Rage Binder. And then next turn, I can double Greater Force. Next turn I might just straight up win the game if he doesn't deal. If he doesn't deal with that Ripper this turn, it's over. Well, good for you. Oh, yeah. Cheer. Well, sad he managed to answer the Ripper, but, that's fine. That was his entire turn, and I can clean this up and get Force Field going here. Do I want to replace you? Yeah, let's go ahead. Alright. So let's Clean this up. Get an egg going. And one charm. It's a shame not to do much else here, but I could just waste a fortitude on protecting my Ragebinder, just to make sure he couldn't deal with it, but nah, like, if he's got another Lava Lasher or a Mecanter, I can't protect it. I sure as heck not am going to spend 2 fortitudes on it. So it's a little bit of a shame not really having another play right now, but that's fine. We can bide our time. You know, if we find another Egg Morph, we just straight up win the game. Oh, well, we got the Mecanter. That's a shame. Alright. So, another fancy play I like to do is, you know, just play egg and bellow with it. It works. Alright. It's a shame to replace a charm, but I think I gotta. So I could egg spam, or I could bellow the Mecanter. I think we'll just go ahead and. Egg spam. Yeah. Alright. Egg spams. Thanks to Force Field making it extra viable. Where to put the second one? I guess it doesn't matter that much. Alright, I don't want it to be frenziable. Alright, that's the best bet to keep it from getting frenzied. He's just happened to have another Mecanter here. Another Mecanter would suck, but if he stays in range and doesn't clear both of those Ripper eggs, then he's just dead. Oh god, 3 fortitudes. 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I mean, I guess I can just prep Hate Furnace if anything on my field lives. Does he have a hatch combo? Charm protects me from getting Fortitude comboed, but you know, hatching an egg to clear an egg is valid. I did that to him earlier, but I'm still nicely defended from frenzy problems. I really hope he moves forward. I'm really hoping, yeah, he trades me with the Ripper, then he trades the egg there, because if this egg lives, that's game over for him. It's gonna be such a super Ripper. Oh, come on, just let it be. Oh yeah, this is gonna hurt. Okay, let's do the full thing. It's gonna be beautiful. Wham! How much damage is this monster? 24 damage, and Hate Furnace next turn. 24 damage, Ripper. Or Zate. Oh, jeez. GG. No, I won't do that publicly on Discord. That's mean. Well, hold on. Did he say something? No, he didn't. Oh, he signed off. Well, okay, guess I gotta message him on this. We'll get back to things shortly here. Just letting my teammates know what I'm going with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 O's so far. Alright. Triple board. Yes. Well, let me post that picture just so they don't have to go look at it real quick here. And then we'll hop right back into the game and see if we can just race to S rank with it. Alright. I'll pay attention to that. Oh, okay. I will turn that down further for you guys. Is that better? Oh, boy. Alright, let's hop right back into it. Let's see if we can just, 100% win rate to S. That would be pretty nifty. Celestial Sword. Been getting matched up against him a lot today. Last I checked, he was also playing a Hate Furnace deck. Alright, okay, so Crypto Mentor shenanigans, always good. We'll replace these to look for buffs or charms. 2 Mentors a little overkill. To be fair, though, I haven't had to fight a Brome deck yet, though, so that could make a big difference. But let's see, is he? Yeah, he's Hate Furnacing. I can turn that down some more, since that's still probably pinging at you guys. Alright, is that better? I mean, it's probably going to be Brome. I've got Dire Tide and Hate Furnace, but Brome is still a bit of a monster. Alright, so I can go through with my Bloodbound Mentor plan. I don't need this, especially if I'm mentoring. Shame I don't have a Dire Tide Frenzy. I would have preferred that, but yeah, that's alright. Actually, there's no sense in me playing that second egg. Well, okay, there's a sense in I don't want to burn a card here. So, I wonder if I could have avoided that. How to avoid... Sure, why not? I'll just play it there, that way we can't get Flash McCantered 100% here. Alright, let's call that good. Not great, but not bad. We're on our way to Bufftown here. If he doesn't clear both, and he's... Okay, well, he's out of range of getting Fortitude comboed. It's extra nasty when mixed with Bellow as well. But that's alright. We can just bide our time. We may just not have an answer to that. Oh, just good old Blood Tear. Yeah, whatever works. Oh, he locked me in. I can't even get a Bellow off. Well, that's a shame. I mean, I guess I can. I could do it here and use them to body block, but that's pretty subpar here. Alright, Raptor can go. Well, I've got a Hatch combo for the future. That is a 9 mana combo out of hand, too. Bellow Egg's an option. It's not a good option, but it's an option. Now, if only I'd gotten a chance to move, I could have bellowed everything, but that's not looking like it's going to happen. So, alright, Bellow Egg, It's just gonna have to be what's up here. Pretty awful. Pretty bad turn, but could be worse. Alright, there's no sense in me trading. We're slowly progressing our trial. I probably shouldn't have done the mentor plan at all this game. I'm against Starhorn, so he's going to be topping off my hand, and I didn't have a safe place for that second egg. I just shouldn't have played Bloodbound Mentor at all. Yeah, that could cost me. Oh well. I mean, you can't win them all. Mistakes do happen. I've been getting arrogant and overconfident here, and he's staying safely out of any fortitude nonsense that could happen here. Oh, and he's glitch abusing. That's cheating, sir. That's cheating. I guess technically I can get a... Oh, no. My fat butt's in the way here. Alright, well, this can go. Oh, Frenzy. Not, something. Let's see, where do I want to get that Frenzy off, though? Do I want to deal with that? Yeah, we gotta deal with that. Alright, so let's... Oh, wait. I don't need to trade there. I can just... Frenzy. Well, just a second. Let me actually take my turn here. Alright, so the glitch here is Minos, when he casted his Bloodborne spell, buffed itself. But because his Bloodborne spell sort of caused it to buff itself, it progressed his trial. And that's not supposed to happen. It's supposed to be buff spells that do it, not... not... Alright, so here's another nifty play I can do. So I've still got Frenzy on him, so he can come up here. Yeah, Riv confirmed that it was a glitch before he left Counterplay Games. So there's a tiny, tiny chance that since we've had a developer changeover, that it won't actually end up costing us. Or won't actually end up changing, but most likely it is a confirmed glitch. The tournament scene right now is all saying you get banned if you abuse the glitch. Let's see, I'm only one off on my trial. I've got Force Field Eggs, which are super rude. I used Primal Ballast, which does progress my quest, so I dispelled his egg there. Used my Frenzy there to clear off of both, and now I'm just... Even if he does manage to... But it's unlikely he can get his last buff off and lay Hate Furnace this turn, meaning these Ripper Eggs are going to tear, and ooh, I even got my last buff that I need, so I think this is in the bag for me here. Zoetic Charm is such a powerhouse. Yep. Oh, God. This deck is just nonsense. Even with my massive screw-up earlier playing Mentor, God, what do you even do? Alright, I'll stop looking. I'll pull up Discord on my phone and stop distracting you with that. Leglock, he's a good player. Don't remember what he's doing, though, lately. Alright, so let's see here. Charm is good, buffs are good, bit early for Lava Lasher. I do need to find myself an opening play. Since I don't have a crypto, I'm just going to go ahead and... replace the Mentor as well, given that is my only turn 2 play currently, but I'd rather find an option that isn't Charm right now. And there we go. So I've got all the buffs I need. Primal Ballasting and an egg is always a nifty trick. Zoetic Charm is Dex Big Back. Okay, so he's playing Trial Ragnora. Alright, so for sure, opening Metallurgist, and I'm pretty happy with the rest of my hand here. War Pup. Fancy. Don't see War Pups real often. But I think I've got a nice Dire-Tide Frenzy. Well, if I Dire-Tide Frenzy, I can't actually kill the War Pup. Alright, well, Raptor can go. But I guess killing the War Pup isn't a huge priority. It would be nice, though. Yeah, maybe just Dire-Tiding is my best play. It's just not a great one. I could alternatively just back off and egg spam. Let's see here. So 2, 4, 5. Yeah, no, that'll get my charm broken. I could just bellow. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I think I will just go ahead and bellow now, which will set me up into a frenzy for next turn, which still have the same potential problem of not actually being able to clear the War Pup and the egg, but I'm hoping that I can just do a Primal Blast Dire-Tide, and that should do the trick. I am banking on him not being able to clear my Metallurgist, but at 4 mana, without a Globe access, and him being well out of Nat Select range, I don't think he can stop my game plan here. I think I've got a very nice double clear thanks to Ballast and Frenzy. I'm extra lucky. He'll give me something else to frenzy into. Alright. I've got to turn that down, don't I? If he flashed sort of a flash bender. Well, that does the trick, I suppose. But hey, he had to bender 2 of his own units, so I will take it. I'm happy. I will call that a win. Alright, so I can propagate 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can just double propagate this turn. Yeah, that's solid enough. Uh-oh, having some lag issues here. Yeah, I'm not going to need that Mentor. Oh, lots of buffs. We're already one. Yeah, we're just progressing our trial. Nice and neat here. And we should have some nasty abuse coming here. Our record is continuing something fierce. And again, short of... Well, okay, yeah, Lava Lashing 1, valid, but I can do a nice Dire-Tide Frenzy Fortitude turn. And that's valid. Let's see, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, that's pretty good. Although... Yeah, he definitely screwed up a bit doing that. Let's see here. So I could trade with the charm. Let's see. How big are you going to be, Little Ripper? You're going to be a 3, 4, 5, 6. You're okay. You're just going to be a little short of clearing the Lava Lasher, unfortunately. All right, let's go ahead and trade this. Ah, there we go. All right, so shame to spend it on clearing, but but now I don't have the mana to. Well, that's okay because he'll just live now. Little awkward, but whatever works. That progresses our trial nicely. That way we're actually just ready to ballast Hate Furnace next turn. In fact, I think a ballast will just straight up... Wait. A ballast would kill the Slithar before buffing it, but then I won't finish my trial. I will hopefully he'll propagate, and then I can ballast his egg. But more than likely, he's just going to play his mythic. Yeah, there it is. But that will... Oh, he's not? Yeah, he's got to trade into my egg. Like, he does not have a whole lot of a choice there. Alright, so pretty terrible ballast target. That's like the last thing on Earth I want to ballast, but I don't necessarily have to. I don't want to replace my Metallurgist. I don't have to rush into the Hate Furnace either. I could just boom, 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 call. Well, no, I want to get a Propagate out. To replace the Metallurgist or not? Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I don't need to rush into it, especially... He just didn't give me a ballast target like I was hoping for. So I could charm, propagate, ragebinder. It'll be tough for him to clear that. Yeah, I think that's my best bet. All right, so ragebinder, which thanks to charm is just going to be extra difficult to clear. Where to put this? Safe or risk? Safe? No, safe. Yeah, charm will make that extra tricky to kill, and now I'll be able to have a good ballast target on that egg. And he ended up wasting an egg turn, so, all around good deal for me here. We even got our card advantage just as we were starting to run out. This is going well. Yeah, it is going to be tough for him to chew through its rebirth and its force field. Repulsor based, hey? I mean, whatever works, right? But I'm not selecting. But now I should have a nice, easy cleanup with this Hate Furnace. Like, just go ahead and Primal Ballast his egg, and just have a nasty Hate Furnace turn. Alright. Shame that he's probably going to end up breaking my charm, but you know what? I can live with that. And a nice hate furnace cleanup. Yep, looking good. That egg ain't going anywhere. I will hand refill. And I've got my hate furnace out, so we're in good shape. Oh yeah, and hate furnace is extra rude with erratic raptor too. Looking pretty good here. Yeah, unless he like McCanters this turn, and he's only got one of at most in his deck. He's in a pretty tough spot. Well, but if he doesn't break my artifact, then he's going to be in all kinds of different sorts of troubles here. Alright, let's go ahead and... Okay, I need to not make that mistake I did at one time where I... Alright, so do I just push face, or do I clean this all up? Alright, well, first things first, let's get an egg out, draw some cards, move this forward. Well, okay, Lava Lash sure can single-handedly clean those up, so I think we'll just go for that. Whoop whoop. Yeah, we don't need to be in a rush to finish him. Do I even need this Eggmorph? I think I'm better off actually digging for creatures. But Eggmorphs are still good. You know, emergency removal and the like. But I've managed to hold on to my charm, and I've got Hate Furnace up and going, so this is looking pretty bad for him. With being a Wanderer deck with 3 cards in hand, it is basically impossible for him to combo me to death. This is pretty much over for him. And I'm safe from any frenzy plays he might have. Oh, EMP's certainly obnoxious, but I can clean that up with frenzy, no problem. Yeah, I think I'm just going to replace my Eggmorph at this point. It is unneeded. Alright, so Raptor down. They'll be a little bit short of cleaning up the EMP, but you know what, that's fine. And then let's go ahead and... am I worried about... I'm really not too worried about getting frenzied here, but perhaps I should be. Let's put it right here just for a tiny bit of safety, and then let's run away here and call that good. Yeah, it's looking pretty grim for him. Although a Mechanter could get him out of this. Armada ain't gonna do the trick. Of course, if I just fail to find any minions, that can do me in, but I don't think he can avoid everything here. Because to clear that, he has to stay in range of that. Do you have Frenzy? No, you don't. You are way, way before. Mod. Alright. Well, as long as I find a... That is not what I needed right now. Huh. Don't need much. I need any minion, and he's dead. But I guess I can just clean up with the Frenzy. It's a little awkward, but it'll work. If I do it this way, he'll survive a turn. Killing the EMP isn't that high of a priority. So, alright. Let's go ahead and Frenzy. Live through the turn, clean up a bit, and then I could do a bellow propagate, but let's see. I do need to make sure I can reach him. So if I go here, and then I go here, and then I egg here. Well, awkwardness. Okay, I can just play this egg sort of safely, and it should give me the reach I need. Alright, so if I can reach him, I've got lethal now. That is a bit of an if, though. Oh yeah, permafrost absolutely works with other stuns. If he stays right where he's at, that's game over. He just needs to not move. Don't run away. No! No. Well. Awkwardness. Alright, so... Fortunately, the EMP is standing where I need to be. Did not want to have to use a bellow. Wanted to use that to finish, but looks like I need to clean that up. Alright, so... Alright, so yeah, if I... had I gone there... Crap. I may have just... Oh, yeah, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, alright, just couldn't quite reach. Alright, well that's fine. I'll just clean up EMP. I'll even get a heal off of it. And I can do some more damage here. I'll draw some cards. Well, I want this not to just die to Bender. And then I can clear that. And then what I draw off of Bender should get me there. Now that I'm at 17 health, it's almost 100% he can't kill me, and he's pretty much doomed. Unless I just keep not finding creatures. Alright, well, Bloodbound Mentor should be all I need at this point. Yeah, I definitely think Permafrost was the right call for that deck, Mightiest Wood. Let's see, yeah, I put it in my Master Thread. Find it here. Yeah, like, no Flash Freeze, no Hydro, but Permafrost for sure. Alright, this should be it here. He held off a long time with that EMP and friends. But this is it. Oh, well, hold on. Nope, this is it. I can billow Minter, and that will work. Oh, I have many options. There we go. God, I think we're 11-0 with this monstrosity. What an abomination. Yep, this is definitely an S rank list. I may just take it to S tonight just to prove the point. God, this is ridiculous. Alright, we're just 9-0. What a monster. Alright, we've got crit hatch combo, we've got good opener, alright, all kinds of good stuff. Just don't need 2 egg morphs right off the bat, and we don't need that rage binder either, since we'll be doing turn 2 fortitude charm, or turn 2 propagate and charm. Alright, so, yep, don't need the rage binders. Is another hate furnace? Yeah, it is. But I definitely feel favored in the matchup. Alright, yep, alright, so we'll be replacing Embryotic because A, we don't need it this early, B, Starhorn has a habit of topping our hands off. So, toss that away. We'll do Propagate, Charm, most likely, and then we'll see where we're at after that. Aw, well, that's fine. I don't need a globe to do the play I wanted to do here. But I do need to play around potential. Alright, well, we're getting rid of Embryotic for sure. And then we are going to play this. Do I want to play it to globe contest or... But at small risk of Lava Lasher? No, let's not risk Lava Lasher. Let's just play it defensive. And it can still awkwardly globe contest from there due to celerity. So we'll just egg charm, and we are technically contesting all of the globes. And short of natural selection, he can't open that. And if he nat selects, that's probably his turn. I'll likely be replacing Mentor because, again, Starhorn's going to keep us from running out of cards here. No great fortitude, and yeah, he's just feeding me that card advantage. So, alright, Mentor for sure. Get out of here. Shame I can't go ahead and... Is it worth double fortituding? No. But what it might be worth doing is taking both globes and doing a hatch combo. Be nicer to save that. Also don't need to rush into this. Let's see here. So I can take a globe. Yeah, let's just hang tight, clear out our hand a little bit here. Do I want to risk getting hit by the Spelljammer? Or shall I just alternatively... Okay, well I need to finish this turn very quickly. Alright, let's do it this way. Alright, so I don't mind getting hit by the jammer. I can live with that. This is going to be very awkward for him to deal with. Alright, Nick. I can hop on after this game if need be. Alright, so yeah, traded once with that. But he may be in for a bad time. Why did he primal ballast me? That was pointless. Wait. Yeah, that was entirely pointless. But, let's see here. There's a chance I might just, win? Alright, let's see here. So, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... Or 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 10, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21. Ah, dang. Only got 21 damage on board. That's a shame. That's okay. I don't need to rush into it. He's not to his trial yet. Do I want to keep my charm? Nah, I can live without it. Alright, so let's just clean up. Oh, he's just giving up. Yeah, no, I was only 2 off lethal with my current hand, and I was about to clean his... Oh, there was nothing he could do. Nothing he... God, if he'd have seen my hand, he would not have known. Nah, okay. Looks like I may have to take a break here to play a Team Wars match, but I'll be back. Unfortunately, ladder's one thing, but, streaming really, really cuts into me here on my concentration. So, looks like I'll have to start this back up in a bit. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. I will be back in a bit. We are currently 10-0 with this abomination of a deck. Or, yeah, 10-0 with this abomination of a deck. And, Mr. Mana, Celestial Sword, Leglock, plenty of top-notch players in there, too. Yeah, this list is a real abomination. We'll push to S later tonight with it, and, I will put it in as my current S-rank deck for sure. That is nonsense. So, I'll catch you guys back in maybe an hour or so. Hope to see you all then. Thanks for stopping by.